Hello again, it's Mascara. Today I'm going to read a story called My Heart Fills with Happiness. It is written by Monique Gray Smith and illustrated by Julie Flett. We're going to do this as a mindfulness activity, so just follow me. My heart fills with happiness. My heart fills with happiness when I see the face of someone I love. So let's close our eyes for a moment and bring to mind a person who you really love, someone who's alive, and someone who, whenever you see them, you get really happy. Maybe it's a brother or sister, an elder, one of your adults, one of your friends, maybe even a pet. Just bring that person to mind, whoever that is. Imagine them happy and you with them. A smile on your face and their face. Notice what that feels like inside your heart, inside your body. Let's open our eyes. My heart fills with happiness when I smell bannock baking in the oven. I believe it's pronounced bannock, and I believe it's a bread that people, the indigenous people, the first people from Canada eat, and possibly some English people as well. So closing your eyes, what food do you just love that every time you smell it, or you taste it, or you see it, it fills your heart with happiness? See if you can bring that smell to mind. Maybe it's a food that your family cooks on special occasions. Maybe it's a food that your nana or your pop-up or your abuela cook. Maybe it's a food that one of your adults makes every Saturday morning. Bring that food to mind. And just notice what it feels like in your body. Maybe it's something that your family always does and it just makes you so happy every time you have it. Opening your eyes, my heart fills with happiness when I sing. Singing gives us joy. Let's close our eyes. Imagine a time that you were singing and your heart was filled with joy. Maybe you sing at school with your teachers. Maybe you sing in church if you go to church. Maybe you sing with your family in the car or in the house, in the living room or kitchen. Maybe you sing when you're by yourself. Maybe you're in a choir. What does it feel like inside your heart when you sing? Opening your eyes, my heart fills with happiness when I feel the sun dancing on my cheeks. So we've been spending a lot of time indoors lately. If you can do this later, try it. Stepping outside and just closing your eyes. For now, we're going to use our imagination. Imagine being outside and the sun shining on your cheek. Or maybe you feel a breeze. Or maybe you feel raindrops. And we're just grateful for the sun and the wind and the rain. Notice what that feels like inside your body. To be grateful for that. Opening your eyes, my heart fills with happiness when I walk barefoot on the grass. So some people like to walk barefoot on the grass. Imagining that, it's kind of prickly, but some people like it. Maybe you like to be barefoot on the sand. Maybe you like to be barefoot on the concrete, on the sidewalk. Maybe you don't like to be barefoot. Maybe you like to be in your house with your socks or your slippers on. Just imagining yourself walking in whatever way you like to walk. Maybe you like the cold floor. Imagining what that feels like inside your body and filling your heart with happiness. My heart fills with happiness when I dance. So this little girl is doing her traditional cultural dance. She's closing her eyes. Maybe you dance with your classmates at school in the movement class. Maybe you take a class on the weekends. Maybe you dance, you have a traditional dance like bomba or ballet folklorico or any other kind of cultural dance. Maybe you dance with your family in the kitchen. Maybe you do West African dance. Maybe you do YouTube videos or TikTok with the music on your iPod or iPad. What does it feel like inside your body, inside your heart when you dance? Opening our eyes. My heart fills with happiness when I hold the hand of someone I love. Bringing to mind a person that you really love, to hold their hand. Maybe it's a sibling, an older or younger sibling. Maybe it's an adult or an elder. Maybe it's a friend. How does your heart feel inside when you hold that person's hand? Just noticing what that feels like. My heart fills with happiness when I listen to stories. Closing your eyes. So maybe right now when you're reading this story, your heart is filled with happiness. Maybe your adult reads to you sometimes. Maybe you listen to your school librarian like Mr. Todd read stories, or your other teachers. Maybe you like to read by yourself. You like to get cozy under a blanket and read. Maybe you don't read books. Maybe you listen to stories. Maybe your elder tells you stories. What does it feel like when you listen to stories? Opening our eyes. My heart fills with happiness when I drum. Closing your eyes. Maybe you play a musical instrument and your heart fills with happiness. Maybe you play at school or on the weekends with your church. Maybe you don't play an instrument. Maybe one of your adults plays the instrument and your family sings together. Maybe you just like listening to music. What does it feel like? What's the music that fills your heart with happiness? Opening your eyes. What fills your heart with happiness? So I'm going to give you my examples. Let's close our eyes. Trying to get really specific. What are the things that fill my heart with happiness? One thing that makes my heart really happy is when I drink my warm tea, my hot tea. And it's quiet in the morning and I'm just alone and the house is quiet. That's how I live. Another thing that fills my heart with happiness is when my family's all around and we're here and we're having a meal together and all the kids are here and all the elders are here and we're eating together. That fills my heart with happiness. Whenever I listen to music, sometimes when I do the dishes, I turn the music on. It fills my heart with happiness. So bringing 3 things to mind. And imagining those things all around you and feeling happiness inside your heart. What does that feel like in your body? All right, opening our eyes. Take a big breath in.